Good afternoon. My name is Angel with Crown My Aquaheart Tarot, and I wanted to do a quick little video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I try to do them when something is important to me and I think it needs to be addressed or that people aren't always getting a full picture. Today I'm going to give a little blurb on the twin flame journey because I feel like people get some parts of it really accurate and then they get too pigeonholed about it. So I believe, and I do not push my beliefs on anyone else. This is just a different perspective. If you want to listen, you can. If you don't, totally fine with that. I do believe that you have an amazing connection to the person that's your twin flame. Like when you meet them, you feel it. It's just like, it's an odd thing. I think everybody's is a little bit different. I believe you feel connected immediately, but I don't know if you are like, oh my God, this person is, you know, that one and only. I think you come upon it eventually and you realize it, but I don't think everybody knows right away. I think the thing that is the most unusual about the twin flame journey is that this person brings you a feeling of calm and peace like you've never experienced in your life. And it's not always what they do or say, it's just their energy and your energy. You feel like it doesn't matter what happens, I can come back from it, I can survive it, it'll be fine. And that is something that is really hard to find. That is something that we need to value. I think we put too much stress because of societal pressure of what a relationship should look like and feel like, that we don't enjoy the actual best parts of a twin flame journey. This feeling of peace and serenity and calm, it's so amazing. There's nothing that compares to it. And twin flame journeys are hard. You go through a lot of ups and downs and BS because there's running, there's chasing, there's working through your wounds, there's working through their wounds. And it's stressful a lot of times for the females because typically the females are the ones that have to learn first and have to, in a format, teach the males. This is just what we signed up for. There's nothing wrong with it. It just is how it is. If we try to resist that, like if we try to resist the pain and the things that we're working through, then we're not learning what we're supposed to be learning. We go through these things because we're healing whatever we've gone through in the past or in our past lives. These people aren't perfect. We're not perfect. We feel things. You don't need to push down your emotions. You feel it. If that person makes you mad, then feel mad. But the one difference that I've noticed in a twin flame relationship versus any other relationship, even like higher level soulmate ones I've had, I cannot stay mad at my twin flame. Like, I can get mad at him in the moment or frustrated with him, but I can't stay mad at him. Just the thought of him literally brings pure joy to my heart. Pure fucking joy. Like, I could cry kind of joy. And I wouldn't give that up for the world's most perfect relationship. It's not worth it to me. Because I know that even though it's painful, the depth of this relationship is so satisfying on so many levels. Like, it touches my heart and it heals my soul so much that even the pain is worth it. And the idea of butterflies being anxiety, I had kind of heard that yesterday. Maybe, but my experience has been that the butterflies are something that has developed. Like, as I realized who he was and like the little things that he does to show me how he feels when he can't express it in words, That's what gives me the butterflies. It gives me butterflies to think that, for example, I know that even if he doesn't have very much, he would give it to me. If he had one shirt, he would give it to me. That is what causes the butterflies in me. I don't need him to give it to me. And I am totally solid on my own. I can take care of myself. I can protect myself. I can, um, you know, survive without him. But just knowing that he is willing to give me whatever he has gives me butterflies of like pure joy. Like, I'm excited. I feel like a teenager. That's what the butterflies are. And I'm not a teenager. I'm 42. Uh it's like an indescribable feeling. It's like back when you were a teenager, say 12, 14, 16, whenever love came around for you. And you were just so excited. Like, you're so excited to see that person. You're excited to sit next to that person. You're excited to look across the room at that person. That is a feeling that is so amazing. I don't feel like I could give it up for anything. Like, you could tell me tomorrow, you could say, okay, you can stay on this twin flame journey, or you can have $1,000,000. I can honestly say I would turn down the $1,000,000. Because the positives that I've gotten from this journey, both in the sense of healing and just positive feelings, are so much more important for me than any little minor crap that I've had to deal with. And I won't lie, I've had to deal with karmics on my side, karmics on his side. It's not fun. But there's just a knowing. There's a knowing that this is the person that I'm meant to be with. Because in my case, it is a romantic thing in this life. And this is the life that we're supposed to be together. But even if it wasn't, the working you through the things that you need to work through in life gives you such a better feeling about yourself. Like, you're just like, I'm not going to be drugged down by this crap that everybody's spewing to me. I know myself. I know I'll be fine. I'm just going to focus on what's really important. Pursuing the things that bring joy into my life and make me happy. You should feel every single emotion. You should feel your happy, sad, mad. But what you learn when you're leveling up is you learn that you don't hold on to negative stuff. You feel it. You feel it as long as you need to feel it. And then you release it. And then you concentrate on the things where you want your energy focused. Like, bad crap happens to all of us all day, every day. If we have our moment, we're just like, I'm so frustrated right now. Like, scream, do whatever you got to do. And some things are more difficult to deal with. Have your day or two where you scream and spaz out and do whatever you have to do. But concentrate on the things that you want your energy poured into. I mean, your twin flame journey is about helping you level up and helping you help others. It's not as simple as just a romantic thing. I mean, there is a lot of people that it is their romantic journey. It is their end all be all, their one, the person that they're going to be with in this lifetime in the end. But that is not all that it is. It is so much more than that. And I almost feel like us twin flames, that is our path. What we're supposed to be teaching society is that even if someone is not your twin flame, you can choose to have a growth and true love kind of a relationship. You can choose that, hey, this person, we have enough in common where we really complement each other. Together, we are so much more than we are apart, that we're going to work on this. We're going to value this. We're going to build and grow on this relationship rather than seeing people as disposable and saying, oh, well, this person doesn't respond how I want them to be, so there's something wrong with them. No, there probably isn't. Most of the time, it's probably the way you've lived your life is not the same exact way they've lived their life. The way you've gotten, received, given love may not be the same. I am able to, with anyone, say, I love you and give things and give time, and it's easy for me to give. I know many other people that is not easy for them. And many other people who have different love languages just have different styles of delivering it. That doesn't mean they love me less or that they're not willing to work with me. It just means we're different. And in a society where we're always promoting the idea of accepting differences, why are we so willing to throw away humans who we obviously have a connection with, but we don't want to put any work into? I don't have a problem with anybody putting work into relationships where they are getting actual value. It doesn't matter if I would get value in that relationship. It's about them getting value. So if you're with somebody and it's kind of a struggle, but you get actual value and you know the other person gets actual value, then put the time in, put the work in. That's what the twin flame journey is about and teaching us. It's teaching us how to heal and how to work for things that are important. Yes, it's going to be easier when you can release your parameters around it. Like, my good friend and I, we had a really good discussion the other day. We were like, okay, it seems like we can have either the relationship we want in the package that we want, or we can have the person that we want. So, do we want the person that we want, or do we want this surface level relationship that we want? Both of us wholeheartedly agreed. We want the person. We want the person that sparks fire in us. We want the person that helps us heal. We want the person that teaches us how to live at a different level. Because that is how you grow. That is how you help others. That is how you become the best you. If you're perfectly happy in a relationship where it's perfect on the surface and you're sort of stagnant or kind of stasis, if that's what makes you happy, I will not judge you. But make sure that you're truly happy and that you are contributing to that other person's happiness. Because ultimately, you make your choices in life. So if you want to choose that, that's fine. You choose whatever path you believe will make you happy. But please do not choose the path where you settle and then are unhappy and make the other person unhappy. I don't feel like that's worth it. And I will even say out there to the people who are in twin flame relationships, if you're finding that you're not getting growth and healing from your twin flame relationship, it's possible this is not the life that you will reunite in. And let them go. Let them go for a week, a month, a year, forever if you need to. Because what is meant for us will always come back. It will find its way back. And just because we don't end up together in this lifetime doesn't mean it wasn't a beautiful thing in your life. And there's probably another soulmate out there. Won't be as strong of a connection maybe, but maybe it's one that's a better fit for you. Maybe it's one where you can grow with them. Maybe you have lessons you still need to learn where you can grow with that person in this lifetime and you're going to find that twin flame and be all and all the next lifetime. There's nothing wrong with that. Except your journey, how you are comfortable with it. And I believe you should be pushed out of your comfort zone a little bit, but not in a way that makes it feel not yours. So I just wanted everybody to kind of know there are different perspectives. There are different ways to do this journey, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. Because it's about your growth. It's about teaching other people how to grow in relationships. It's about leveling up spiritually and helping others level up. It doesn't have to be the exact same way I do it for you. And it doesn't have to be the exact same way you do it for the next person. We all can learn from each other. So I just wanted to leave everybody with that little message for today, because I was getting a little bit upset about how the journey sometimes gets pigeonholed. And I understand and I can empathize with why that happens, but we need to take the blame out of life in general. It's not anyone else's fault for how we feel. We are responsible for ourselves, especially once we've become adults. I mean, as children, we don't grasp all the concepts of life that we do as an adult. But the one thing we do have as children, we can see the beauty. Like, we can see the beauty in people. And we can see the beauty in a situation. And I really would like to see us come back to that, because although sometimes it gets me in trouble, my greatest gift is I can see the beauty in almost everyone, no matter how deep it's buried. Now, I won't lie. Sometimes I can see it and that person can't see it. So in those situations, I have to let go and walk away, because they're not ready for their growth and their life lessons, and that's okay. But they will someday. And I'm still glad that I got to see that moment of beauty in them. So I am going to leave you guys with, I hope everyone has a lovely day. I wish everyone to have growth and joy from their relationships, be them twin flame relationships, soulmate relationships, or just relationships with all of the lovely humans. Have a lovely day, and see you soon.